Welcome back to another episode on the construction updates on the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Today, we are returning to Section 2 of the project, but this time we are starting from the end of Section 2, which is the border community between Lagos and Ogun states. Today's update will be starting from Aboreji community, the last community before Udehumi, which is the border town between Lagos and Ogun. Although I couldn't locate the chainage marker here, based on previous visits and the highway alignment, we are now somewhere around the 100-kilometer stretch from Victoria Island, possibly even slightly beyond. From here, we will drive all the way back towards the Dangote Refinery, documenting every major construction activity currently taking place. We'll be passing through Aboreji, Imosan, Igbogun, Folu-Ise, Otolu, Ebute Lekki and Okunraye before getting close to the refinery corridor. According to the last update from the federal government, Section 2 has now reached approximately 60% completion and is expected to be completed before the end of the year. So today's journey is particularly interesting because we are covering the section where most of the remaining construction work is still concentrated. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Bola. Today I am on the Section 2 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, which is presently I am towards the end of the Section 2. The Section 2 actually ends around this section and the Ogun State section actually starts from here. So I'll be starting my journey here and I'll be moving towards Eleko to show you the ongoing construction that has been achieved so far on the Section 2 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Along the road, we'll be able to see some sections done with concrete, while some sections are still sand-filled, just like what we have here. And in some places, different ongoing works are also going on the Section 2. So guys, come along and let me show you the latest update on the Section 2, which is from Eleko right to this place, which is Aboreji. But in this video, I'll be starting right from here and taking you back towards Eleko. So guys, come along and let me show you what is actually ongoing with this project right here. Right here in Aboreji, one thing immediately stands out. Unlike some other parts of Section 2, where the embankment has already been completed, this section is still undergoing massive land reclamation. From the air, we can clearly see dredgers are pumping enormous quantities of sand through these long pipelines stretching towards Udehumi. This sand is being used to raise the highway embankment to the required formation level before pavement construction begins. Most of the sand filling towards the Lagos section has already been completed. Today, the majority of this reclamation work has shifted towards the Ogun State direction. This tells us that construction is gradually progressing northward away from Lagos and more towards Ogun State. Another important observation here is that this portion of the highway remains close to traffic. That isn't surprising. Freshly reclaimed grounds needs time to consolidate and stabilize before heavy pavement construction can begin. Opening it too early could compromise the integrity of the foundation. From Aboreji, we'll be heading to Imosan. I'm currently at chainage 96, which is right here at Imosan. Road has already been graded, waiting for the rough asphalt before the rebars. Then we have a CRCP right here. Just a short distance ahead, another critical piece of infrastructure is under construction. We can see workers constructing a large drainage crossing beneath the highway. These drainage structures allow stormwater to move naturally between the Atlantic side and the lagoon. Without them, water could become trapped against the embankment, increasing hydrostatic pressure and eventually damaging the highway. This is why you find similar drainage crossing installed repeatedly along the entire corridor. Further ahead, grading operations are ongoing. Some portions have already received gravel. Others have progressed to stone-based preparation. Each layer brings the road one step closer to receiving reinforced concrete pavements. It's now motorable for vehicles coming in from Folu. That is the old road, and as you can see, it has been abandoned and most of the vehicles now prefer using here. It's now drivable right from the Folu junction up to this moment. Right ahead of us, we can see ongoing works there. So that is what is happening right here. So from here, since it's now drivable, I'll be showing you how the road looks exactly from here till we get to around Ebute Lekki, which is the main ancient Lekki town. But I don't know where we'll be able to get to, but come along as I show you how the road currently looks like on this section of the highway, which is the section 2 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. From Imosan, we have the first section of the highway that's partially open to traffic. This section has become stable enough for controlled vehicle movement. Although construction is still underway, it provides a valuable opportunity to see the highway from a driver's perspective. The pavement you are seeing isn't yet the final riding surface. Instead, we are driving over the temporary asphalt layer that's helping construction vehicles and control traffic move through the corridor. The next stage here involves installing reinforcement steel. These reinforced steel bars, commonly called rebars, are essential because this highway is being constructed using continuous reinforcement concrete pavement (CRCP). Unlike conventional concrete roads with expansion joints, CRCP contains continuous steel reinforcement that controls cracking while maintaining structural strength. This allows the pavement to withstand extremely heavy traffic over many decades with minimal maintenance. Around Challenge 95, we finally connect to the completed concrete pavement. This is currently where the finished CRCP ends for now, which means this is where our paved road on the highway starts from, heading towards Dangote Refinery. I think right after here we should be looking at, what's the name of this community again? Igbogun, yes. So I think this is Igbogun. We are now in Igbogun.
Igbogun, then Ise.
Yeah, from after Igbogun, then we get to Ise. So for those who might be wondering, Ise is around challenge 88
to 90.
Yes.
Ise.
Yes,
from Folu to Ise, between 88 to 90.
At Igbogun, we noticed several massive concrete rings neatly arranged beside the highway. These are precast reinforced concrete pipes, commonly called RCPs. Although they may appear simple, they perform one of the most important engineering functions on these projects. When connected together, these pipes become pipe culverts. Their purpose is straightforward but essential. They allow streams, rainwater, and natural drain channels to pass beneath the highway. Without these crossings, water would accumulate against the embankments. Over time, that trapped water could weaken the foundation, soften the subgrade, and eventually lead to erosion or structural failure. Installing these culverts ensures the highway remains durable throughout its design life. Back on the highway, we continue towards Folu-Ise. one thing immediately becomes noticeable. Across most of the stretch, both carriageways have already been paved. However, construction activity continues around bridges, drainage systems, shoulders, the highway median, and interchange areas. Approaching Channel 87, traffic increases considerably, which is around Folu-Ise. From what we are seeing and from my personal observation, this location appears to be developing into one of the major junctions along Section 2. Heavy equipment, numerous construction trucks, earth-moving machines, and extensive excavation all suggest that an interchange is currently under construction here. Although the final design hasn't yet become visible, the amount of activity indicates this will likely become one of the key access points connecting surrounding communities to the coastal highway. Continuing towards Otolu, another interesting construction phase appears. Here, only one carriageway has been completed. The opposite carriageway remains under active construction. From above, the difference becomes very clear. One side already carries traffic. The second side is still undergoing full pavement construction. This area is around Channel 80. Here, we can clearly observe active CRCP placements, concrete paving equipment, steel reinforcements, surface finishing, and curing operations are all taking place simultaneously. This gives us a real opportunity to see exactly how a continuous reinforced concrete highway is built. From Otolu, we continue our journey towards Lekki town, then towards Dangote Refinery. As we continue towards Lekki town, the highway eventually becomes inaccessible. Construction barriers prevent vehicles from proceeding further. That usually indicates major construction is still underway ahead. From the air, we begin to understand why the amount of construction activity increases significantly as we approach Okunraye. Inside the Dangote Refinery corridor, just by the Dangote fertilizer plant, earthworks and alignment construction continue on a very large scale. Coming from Eleko, construction also currently stops before reaching the refinery entrance. This means construction crews are effectively working towards each other from opposite directions. Here at Okunraye, which is also being referred to as Dangote Fertilizer, we are approximately at Channel 71. Meanwhile, the completed pavement coming from Eleko currently reaches and stops at approximately around Channel 62. That leaves less than 10 km separating construction crews working from opposite end. From our aerial footage, however, we can already see the highway alignment extending beyond Channel 71 here. This strongly suggests that the remaining gap is gradually shrinking as work continues from both directions. From the aerial view, we can see this is going to be another busy intersection as we can see a lot of haulage trucks around this axis. Overall, Section 2 has made remarkable progress, most especially towards the end of Section 2. the areas requiring major sand filling are steadily reducing. More sections are opening to control traffic. Concrete pavement continues advancing towards the Ogun State boundary. Drainage infrastructure is being completed. Interchange construction are beginning to take shape. And perhaps most importantly, the construction fronts are getting closer together every month. If the current pace continues, the federal government's target of completing Section 2 before the end of the year appears increasingly achievable. I will continue to monitor every kilometer of this highway so you can follow its progress from start to finish. If you enjoyed these updates, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are new here, and also support this channel for updates on the ongoing construction of other sections, most importantly Calabar, Akwa Ibom and the Ondo State sections. To support this channel, check the video description or the pinned comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next project updates.